Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Marvin again, back with some more music reactions, and welcome back to Smitty Reacts. And before I get into the video, I just gotta say thank you. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, watching the videos with me, returning if you're back, and even if it's your first time here, I just want to say, thanks. Thanks for coming through and watching this video with me. Now, this song, it is gonna be cool. I already know it's gonna be good. I'm definitely excited to check it out. This is from Dream Theater. The name of the song being Metropolis Pt.2, and it's the encore to it. But I know it's gonna be good because this is from the Breaking the Fourth Wall concert. So I already know it's gonna be great. I have checked out a couple of things from this concert, just not the entire concert, but definitely a part of it. And the part that I saw, I definitely was like, overwhelmed, to put it nicely. Stuff is crazy. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, check my playlist. Check out the Dream Theater playlist. It's up on the channel. I might even put that at the end of the video. I'll put a link, I think around here, somewhere in this area, is where I'll put the link back to the Dream Theater playlist that I've got so far for the channel. Feel free to check it out and see what I've got so far if you feel so inclined. But that being said, I just want to jump into this video. It's going to be a little bit longer video too, because it's a 30-minute song, so I'm here for it. So before I hit start, a couple of housekeeping things. I do like to talk and pause my videos. Just want to say that up front. For people that aren't a fan of that or don't like that kind of thing, I get it. I totally understand. But what I'll do for you guys is I'll put a link to this video in the description box below. That way you can watch it all the way through uninterrupted. Just without me, but it's kind of weird. Kind of weirds me out that you don't want to see it with me at least once, but that's all good. And then of course, hit the link anyway, and I'll tell you why. Because that goes back to Dream Theater's channel, so that way they'll know people are still enjoying their music after all this time that it's been up. Not that they don't know, but never hurts to let, just remind them at least. So at any rate, let me go ahead and start on this thing. This is some Dream Theater, Metropolis Pt.2, the encore from the Breaking the Fourth Wall concert. Let's go. Oh! here. Sorry to pause right there. We're only like 3 minutes in, but I like having a live symphony with Dream Theater. I really do. I like the way that they're able to like just kind of fill out that sound, because you already have like enough sound just with the quartet right there. You got your drummer, you got your guitarist, your bass guitarist, and the keys, killing it right there. And then of course you have your singer when my man comes back out. But when you have an orchestra, you have so much more dynamic sound and stuff going on. You got timpanis, you got cornets, you know what I'm saying? You got violins going on. Whatever the heck is down in that pit is coming back up along with the band, and it just sounds amazing. I really, and I mean that, and I really like that sound. Now, I will say this too, and you guys will have to let me know. Was this song originally written with the orchestra in mind, or was the orchestra added in after the fact? And the only reason I asked, not that it matters honestly, but I know in some situations adding an orchestra in after the fact, like, sometimes doesn't necessarily blend as well as it should, unless you have a really good composer and arranger. But otherwise, like, sometimes it's just a mess, or it can be. But this doesn't sound that way at all. Like, this sounds really well thought out, plotted, you know what I'm saying, and executed well. Plus, I know these guys are like trained musicians and stuff too. I know they know what the heck they're doing. But anyway, just a general question. Not that it matters, but I was just kind of curious. But anyway, let me go ahead and jump back into the song right here. I like this little breakdown part right here too with the band, you know what I'm saying, and the orchestra just kind of coming in time with each other. So yeah, it's really neat. Let's go. pause right there. Yo, these dudes is like the king of transitions, like for real. Like there's a lot of bands that do transitions. Some do them well, some not so much. Dream Theater is like the gods of transitions. Like there's only a few bands that I can think of that do transitions that well, and a lot of them can't do them as well as they used to. I'll say it that way. But anyway, I definitely appreciate that transition right there. Just kind of smoothly moved into that one movement to the next. Now, what I was listening to, and this was kind of like trying to like focus a little bit. I'm trying to figure out where in the story this song fits in. Because I remember, here's the thing. I reacted to the entire Metropolis 2 album. Shoot, darn near 7 months ago. Haven't listened to it since then. So I'm trying to remember, like, I'm trying to listen to it and trying to figure out like where this fits into the story. Because I know it was like the murder mystery plot thing was going on, and the guy was going into his subconscious and found out it was a past life and all this other stuff. Like it was just some wild stuff that was going on. So I remember the gist of the storyline, but I'm trying to remember where this fits in at. So, and anyway, hopefully I'll listen to it more and pick up some more on that. And if not, I'm sure somebody will hook me up in the comments, hopefully. So anyway, let me get back to it. I'm going to rewind this just a little bit. We'll jump back in. Smooth. Right there. I love that little when they do the skip beats or whatever. Like I forget what those are called, but anyway. But I like that. You know what I'm saying? When it just hops back in real quick. What the heck is that? Gosh darn, I can't think of it right now. But anyway, love that sound. I love when bands do that. You know what I'm saying? Because it just draws more attention to the song. You know what I'm saying? It makes you listen a little bit more intently, and you're trying to figure out exactly what the heck's going on. You know, but I like it. Definitely like it. Let me hear that one more again. Drummer, oh my lord. Oh my goodness. I know it's not the old Mike, but new Mike is good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a mic in the band, right? There was oh man, that drum fill right there. I love his kit setup too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the perfect prog type setup, I guess you could say. I remember seeing, I think it was a Rush video like a long time ago, not on the channel or anything, but years ago. I think it was Tom Sawyer, and I want to say dude had, I think it was Neil, right? That played on that song, and he had that setup that was similar to this and was going crazy with it. So every time I see this, I start thinking about Rush or bands like that. So anyway, not to talk too much, let me get back into it. But thought it was pretty cool having that setup right there. That kid is ridiculous, and that those tom fills, ridiculous. All right, let's go. That'll work. Sorry, that was so nasty. I'm sorry. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pause right there. I'm gonna rewind it. But Lordy, oh Lord. Also, I like that 4-way shot where you can kind of see what everybody's doing, like, you know, play wise or whatever. That's really tight to me. But that transition right there, oh my. Sorry. Let me go back a little bit. bass song. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Yo, the way they're staying in pocket right here, the way they're just all like super synced in with each other and just grooving out right now is so nasty. It's so funky too, like the dun 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 dun. Dun. You know what I'm saying? And hearing that hi hat going in the background. Oh man, Dream Theater, y'all done outdid yourself on this one. Y'all done outdid it. Like this is crazy right here. Talk to him, man. I said, damn. I said, damn. We still got 10 minutes left, too. Oh, man, they about to go off in these next 10 minutes. Oh, my goodness. That could have been the end of the song right there, but it ain't. We still got more time, which is fantastic. Sometimes they be cutting off music short. I'm like, man, I know they got more in the tank. Speaking of more in the tank, the fact that they play this whole thing straight, flawlessly, like no mistakes, no anything, just lets me know these dudes is like on a whole nother level of musicianship. They really are, because think about that. You played so far 15 minutes of just flawless music, like straight up and down, flawless, like no missed notes, super technical ability, super high tech. You know, that was a plane, and just getting the sounds out of your instrument. You got different effects and stuff you're adding in, the punching in stuff on time in terms of like the bass effects and sound effects and stuff, whammy pedals and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like on a super overcomplicated song. Come on, man. Ain't nobody really messing with Dream Theater. They really aren't. Ain't too many people messing with them. I'm sorry. They're not. They're not. And if they think they are, they need to check out some Dream Theater and understand where they have fallen off. You know, y'all need to study their tapes a little bit. All right, let me get back into it. Let me rewind just a hot second and let's go.
You are once again surrounded by a brilliant white light. Allow the light to lead you away from your past and into this lifetime. As the light dissipates, you'll slowly fade into consciousness, remembering all you have learned.
Okay.
When I tell you to open your eyes, you'll return to the present, feeling peaceful and refreshed. Open your eyes, Nicholas.
Okay, now I know where they are. I remember this part. Okay. Pause. I remember this part from the last reaction I did when I reacted to the entire album. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember this part and like just kind of sinking in. And thanks to the comments and stuff in there, like you guys helped me fill out what was really going on in terms of the storyline with the album. You know, talking about how that. I don't want to spoil it. Granted, it's been around since like the late 80s. That's not the point. Listen to the song. Let's go.
Must act fast to cover up. I think that there's still time. Could somehow bless and lost with this note. They'll buy into the words that I wrote. This feeling inside me finally found my love. I finally broke free. No longer torn in two. I take my own life before you see. This feeling inside me finally found my life. I'm finally free. No longer torn into. I learned about my life by living through you. This feeling inside me finally found.
Sorry, I got to pause right here. Sorry, I apologize. I know it. I know the song's almost over. I had to do it. I love his voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got that classic, 80s, 90s, power ballad voice, or that theatrical type of voice where he's able to take a song like this, which honestly, if you don't do it properly, it can kind of like get messed up. There's very few people that I would really trust with a song like this. But at the same time, it's like if it's done right, it conveys so much emotion, so much meaning, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially in the context of the overall storyline of the album, where he's basically like, going through his emotional, roller coaster that he's been on when he's finding out that, that he's back in his memories and stuff like that. Like, there's so much stuff to unpack on this song, but at the same time, it's like, it just comes across really, really well, especially in a stage setting, in a theater setting, with the background singers and the choir and the orchestra. Like, all the elements roll into one just make this a flawless performance. It really is. Like, all right, I'm just gonna let this play out for the next few minutes, and we'll wrap this thing up. Let's go.
Torn into, I learned about my life by living through you. Next inside me, finally found my life. I'm finally free. No longer torn into, living my own by learning from you. Means I've kept my friends.
I mean, what am I supposed to say? Huh? That's, I just want to have a moment of silence for the song that was just killed right there. I did for this for the whole performance that was just murdered. You know what I'm saying? We will release balloons in its name. We'll set up a charitable donation called Metropolis Pt.2 the Encore. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll do something nice maybe once a year, and you know, just celebrate the life of that song, because it's not coming back. It's dead. Killed it. They killed that performance. Just tore it down, man. The band, the orchestra, the singers, the energy was right. The storytelling was right. Everything was right for that particular performance, man. That was a magical night, probably in that theater. And that was in Boston, I think it said. But that was awesome. That really was. It was really, really, really cool, and a really good small piece of what Dream Theater does and brings to the table. Like, they really go all out in all their songs. Like, you gotta think, man, it's like they literally went and did like a 30-minute song, damn near flawless, you know what I'm saying? Or if it was flawless, in my opinion, you know, like, didn't mess anything up, didn't have any major issues or complaints, stayed in sync with each other, the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Along with the new element of having a live orchestra and live background singers. You can't, and didn't mess anything up. Long story short. So yeah, I mean, you can't ask for more than that. You really can't. So at any rate, I'm gonna get up out of this video. It's darn near been an 45 minutes. Oh yeah, it's time to go. So at any rate, y'all, this is Marvin. Again, this is Smitty Reacts. That was Dream Theater. Those guys was fantastic. Let me know below what you guys think. You know, put it down in the comments and stuff, what you want me to check out. If you want me to check out more from Dream Theater, other bands, groups, things that are similar to them, let me know. And I'll be kind of going back to, like, honestly, old videos and stuff that I posted, old comments. That way I can kind of go back through and catch up a little bit on some of those. I know there's been a bunch of recommendations I just haven't had a chance to get to yet, but I'm going to get to them. I will, you know. And of course, whatever I see on this video too, eventually will probably get checked out too. So just to let you know. But at any rate, y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. Again, this is Marvin. And until the next video, please take care of yourself. Be kind to one another. If y'all can do those things, I'll see you guys in those next videos. All right? All right. Peace.